have some real fun, alright? Time to play a real game, a real adventure, none of this arcade collect points stuff. You want to go out to fantastical lands and do incredible things. You want David Crane's Pitfall. Yes, that's right. And yet the exclamation point is part of the title, so you can't leave it off. Pitfall. Oh my lord, Pitfall was the game for the 2600. You can't not have Pitfall. It's definitely a must-have because it's just it's so straightforward and yet rewarding. So what is this game? This game, like I said, was developed by David Crane, a master game developer, who later went on to make the Ghostbusters game, and he also made A Boy and His Blob, and many other great games along the way. I'm a huge fan of his work, and it takes a while. You can be very familiar with Pitfall and not truly understand its genius. Okay? The number one, the way it works is you're Pitfall Harry. You're in the jungle. You're trying to collect a certain number of treasures. There's a real-time timer, and you have to collect as many of these treasures as you can before the timer runs out. And that's the whole game. And it's deceptively simple, but so engaging. Okay? Each screen is its own individual jumble of elements. You know, you have different kinds of pits, enemies. There are the Tarzan vines, the Tarzan vines, trademark, pending. Don't sue us. The I think there was a lawsuit because that yell that Tarzan does is trademarked, and so someone said that making this sound on the 2600 was stealing the yell. But I'm pretty sure a judge threw that out because that's so silly. But besides the fan favorite references there, you also got that Scorpion. Oh, Scorpion. Love that guy. There should be a Scorpion in every video game. You can quote me on that. And of course, the game can be hacked. Okay, and in the most simple way you could possibly think of. Because this isn't just a straightforward screen game, it's also essentially a very small Metroidvania. You can go to the right, but you can also go to the left. Whoa, right? Okay, so what does that mean? That means you can do like the hardest treasures first, right? But it also means that those perpetually rolling logs that roll from right to left are going to miss you. So, decisions, right? And on top of that, the traversal system, which I still can't wrap my head around, it's just bonkers. See, the way it works is, okay, you got an upstairs, okay, then you have the underground. Okay, that's fine. You go up or down. That's fine. Well, it's not fine. See, what happens is everything, like I said, is a complete closed loop. Okay, but the loop for the underground is smaller. Okay, so if you're going strictly on the underground, you're going to skip over a bunch of overground screens and get to the end faster. Now, of course, okay, sometimes there's really difficult stuff in the underground. Sometimes you're just blocked by a brick wall, and you have to go back up and come back down. But so you got two systems to kind of skip to the end of the game that aren't tricks. They're just part of the natural construction of the design, and that's what makes it so great.
Oh, hey, while I got you here, can you subscribe to the channel? It would really make a difference. Thanks a lot.
Okay, now there's also Pitfall 2. And I'm going to make a point not to talk about Pitfall 2 unless you all get in the comments and really demand it of me. Because Pitfall 2 is such a different experience than Pitfall 1 that to lump them together would do both great disservice, and I can't bring myself to do that. But I will say, definitely grab some Pitfall. Oh, and if there was ever a game that you would want to plug in a Genesis or Sega Master System controller to into your 2600 to play it, it would be Pitfall or Pitfall 2, because it has that back and forth Mario type feel to it. And it just feels so natural to play that controller on Pitfall. Okay, that's a little personal hack that I like to do. Okay? Well, until next time, a little play goes a long way.